a Bahlali Base Mjondolo, a popular, entirely non-professionalized and democratic mass movement of shack dwellers and other poor people in South Africa. Anti-Poverty Committee, an organization based in Vancouver, British Columbia that campaigns against poverty and homelessness. Back at You, an American nonprofit organization based in St. Louis, Missouri, that distributes essential supplies to the homeless and that seeks to coordinate small nonprofits with similar missions across the United States. Back on My Feet, an American urban homeless outreach organization based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania centered on overcoming homelessness through running Car for Supportive Housing, established in 1993 to end homelessness in Miami, Florida. Casa Alianza, a charity and NGO whose aims are the rehabilitation and the defense of street children in Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, and Nicaragua. Center to End All Sexual Exploitation, a nonprofit organization that helps human trafficking victims, sex workers, and the homeless by providing them with resources. Coalition on Homelessness, a homeless advocacy and social justice organization that focuses on creating long-term solutions to homelessness, poverty, and housing issues in San Francisco, California. Community for Creative Nonviolence FIANCA, the only major European network that focuses exclusively on homelessness at European level and receives financial support from the European Commission for the implementation of its activities. Homeless Workers Movement, an urban social movement that fights for low-income housing rights in Brazil. Interagency Council on Homelessness, a USA federal program and office created by the McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act of 1986, Stuart B. McKinney Homeless Assistance Act, and whose charter is to coordinate the federal response to homelessness and to create partnerships between the federal agencies addressing homelessness and every level of government and every element of the private sector. Midnight Mission National Alliance to End Homelessness, a nonprofit organization which promotes measures to end homelessness in the United States. National Coalition for the Homeless Operation Sacred Trust, a collaboration of nonprofits ending homelessness for veterans in Florida's Broward and Miami-Dade counties. Oregon Coalition for the Homeless, a nonprofit located in Portland, Oregon, providing services to persons who have been homeless for at least 3 years, and also have a documented mental illness. OC works through community partners to provide stable, maintainable housing for homeless individuals, links to community services, on-site counseling and therapy for those that are qualified and interested, and serves as advocate for the homeless off the streets, a nonprofit providing security deposits, furniture, and other living needs to homeless who can afford a monthly rent. OTS is all volunteer, has no offices or utilities to pay, takes no government funds, and is a 501(c)(3), with chapters, so far, in CT, PA, and CA. Website is www.offthestreetsno.com. Pathways to Housing, a not-for-profit organization whose goal is to provide housing for the mentally challenged homeless of New York City. Rosewater, a homeless advocacy organization founded in Cleveland, Ohio. Rosie's Place, a sanctuary for poor and homeless women located in Boston, Massachusetts. Saanich, in early 2008, an anti-homelessness program based on a successful Italian program was introduced to Victoria, British Columbia in Canada. Built on a farm in central Saanich, the program would typically span 2 to 5 years for a homeless person to fully recover. The program has a 70% to 80% success rate, as opposed to the usual 28-day program with a 5% to 10% success rate. St. Francis House, a daytime shelter for the homeless and poor in downtown Boston, Massachusetts. SAMU Social, a municipal emergency service in several cities in France whose purpose is to provide care and medical aid to homeless people. Shelter, Charity, a registered charity that campaigns to end homelessness and bad housing in England and Scotland. Western Cape Anti-Eviction Campaign, a South African social movement struggling against evictions and other causes of homelessness. Aspen Gaynor, July 11, 2012.